We need more of these.
Big off there.
Hi, I'm Chris Smiley and I drive for Accelerate Motorsport. This season so far has gone really well. You know, for me it's a brand new team, it's a brand new manufacturer into the BTCC, and you know, to come away at our first weekend at Donington Park with a second place and obviously to lead the race as well is a massive achievement for me and the team. It really sort of gave us a confidence going forward that yes, we can do this. Me and Senna are normally a few tenths, you know, either way from each other, so whenever he's 2 tenths faster than me or I'm 2 tenths faster than him, it's usually in a part of the circuit where we can look at it and say, well, A, I'm not braking late enough, B, I'm braking too late, I'm carrying a little bit too much speed, or, you know, it's good to have someone who's pretty much on the same page as me.
Hi, I'm Bobby Thompson from GKR Trade Price Cars Racing. You can probably hear by my accent I sound nothing like Jiggy whatsoever. So I'm like the window cleaner and he's the butler. Really great guy, really good teammate as well. You know, we bounce off each other. Although he hasn't done touring cars before, he's got years of experience on me, and where I can maybe help him a few little ways where I've done touring cars, this being my 3rd year, so yeah. You know, unfortunate race 3, but we still come home with the Jack Sears trophy and some champagne. Mega, yeah, it's good to have a teammate, you know, you can share data with and actually compare stuff with. He's a quick guy and he's a good guy to have next to me in the garage, and I can trust him with everything. He's a good lad. Jake had a good one here last year. We'd love to build on that and have another weekend like that. That would be absolutely mega. I think we've got a good block to start on, setup wise. And if rain or dry, I don't mind, so I'm hoping for points.
My name's Ollie Jackson, I drive for Motorbase Performance. Got off to a really good start, really promising first couple of rounds. Had a little bit of a lull in the meantime, unfortunately, but for me it's always about building, about progress. Yeah, we're completely open. With Motorbase there's no barriers between the drivers. So you know, we completely see each other's data. We know what each other's setups are. We know what the changes are going to each session. We have debriefs and talk about what each change does in each session. So you know, it's completely open at Motorbase. Rory's obviously he's quick. He's a good guy as well. I mean, I've worked with Rory in the past at AMD, although there was a little bit of demarcation between the two teams, so it wasn't a proper teammate relationship, if you see what I mean. We get on really well. He's you know, he's really constructive. We help each other a lot.
Flag at the back, we look towards the 5-second board. The red lights are already on. Very quick turnaround here, off go the lights, and it's another killer start for Rory Butcher. That was a power move by Tom Oliphant there, and Tom Oliphant takes Smiley at the top of Duffus. That was a good move from the hairpin towards the checker flag here at Knockhill Racing Circuit. Rory Butcher wins race number 3 at Knockhill. Senna Proctor will take second place.
Hey!
Okay. Knockhill was really tough. We didn't really seem to have the pace, and that puts you further back than where you want to be. We were just fighting it all the time, really, and then I had a little mishap in race 1, which really messed me up, put me out of that race, as well as Andy Neat as well. So a little embarrassing, actually, to run into the back of someone behind a safety car, but then I do feel like circumstances went against me. When I came over a blind crest, they'd stopped. There's a wall of cars in front of me. I had nowhere to go. It was too late by then. And race 2, the boys did a really good job to get the car back out, but we still had some problems. I think when we got to the grid, I had the power steering fail because the alternator belt fell off during the safety car, and so then for the last, what was it, 2/3, 3/4 of the race, I was riding around with no power steering, which was quite hard work. I wasn't going to go any faster, and I was just waiting to see if anyone else fell off. So yeah, I need to just chill out for a little bit.
Really pleased with race 1. We'd struggled all of Saturday to try and find a rhythm and some pace around my home track, which felt weird. We managed to qualify 6th and then make our way up to P5 in race 1. And I was quite pleased to get past Camish, who's definitely a contender in the championship. But in race 2, I had a bit of a plan in my head what I wanted to do. I felt like I could go forward. I got a really good start. And yeah, I got frustrated just over driving, and ended up dropping down the order to P10. Had to regroup after that and sit down with the team, taking the first win on the road in the new car. It was an unbelievable feeling, and doing it on the home track, it was so special. And it was actually a really pleasant race. Usually in this championship, you don't really get much time to breathe, but finally found a good rhythm around the circuit, which I didn't have in the first 2 races.
The first 2 races I got really bad starts, and then I pushed on as hard as I could after that. We were struggling a little bit with the car, just lack of rotation really. For me, it's just all about collecting points. Like the first 2 races, just plodded away. Then that 3rd race, we really went for it. Yeah, finishing 2nd in that last race, I was very happy with. For me, it was, I've had podiums before, I've had a win and whatnot. For me, I was just so chuffed for all the boys and girls at Accelerate Motorsport. They've put in a monumental effort building a brand new car. They're a relatively young team in the BTCC, and I think me and Chris are doing a good job to develop the car. We're kind of doing live test sessions at the weekend, so ideally we'd have liked a bit more testing time, but yeah, like you say, the feeling for me going over the line was immense because it just repays all the boys and girls at Accelerate Motorsport. I wouldn't say I've struggled with August, but I'm certainly feeling it now. This is a good way to the end of the month of August. Maybe I'd like to one more podium out of this month, but yeah, we're going to one of my favourite tracks in the country next, Fruxton, so I think we should be all right. I think the car will go well around there, and I think we'll be challenging for the top spots again.